and how are you supposed to dispense all that I have for humanity, that I want to bring through you and birth through you, but you don't even know how to receive it? How are you gonna get it from me to give it to others? You don't. So what happens is you keep giving and giving and giving, and you have no ability to receive, so you become diminished, and then you come crying to me like, I'm always giving and I'm ready for someone to give to me. And here it is, I'm trying to teach you that you need to develop this muscle to learn how to receive. And it's so remarkable, the little things that, this muscle is so weak. Just even the little things we can't receive, like a compliment, like 5 minutes for yourself, in the day, a minute to breathe, some therapy. Sometimes we say, oh, I know I need therapy, but why haven't we gotten it? And it has nothing to do with the money. It's just being honest. You feel guilty. You feel guilty when you take time for yourself, because in your mind, all of the time and efforts and energies you have is devoted to other people. And that is because our giving muscle is really, really strong. Our receiving muscle is really, really weak. But just like a muscle, the more you learn to accept it, the more you learn to accept, it could be built up. It could be built really, really strong. So for me, affirmations is a really good way to start receiving. Something else is when someone compliments me, just really saying, in the moment, I receive it. Before I say thank you, I like to say I receive it. Thank you. Because that's like a mental jog in my brain to accept what they gave me, to accept not just, oh, thank you, because you heard nice words. There was no connection to what the words were and who you are. So when I say, oh, I receive it, it brings that connection into me. Something else that, for me, it's pretty, myself a minute and not feeling guilty about it. And I mean, sometimes it's like I do feel guilty. Sometimes I do feel guilty, but I just have to say, this is the minute I'm dedicating for myself to breathe or to stretch or to drink water, and it's gonna be undisturbed and uninterrupted. And even setting a timer sometimes, that helps. But learning to receive is very, very important, because this world really needs givers. But a lot of givers, and I know for myself, I could speak only for myself. So if this resonates, I don't know who this is for, if it might be resonating with someone. But I can only speak for myself. And I remember praying to God saying, I'm tired. And it makes, how to say this, when someone criticizes you, or someone says something that is discouraging or critical or just really off-putting, you take so much offense to it, because you have not received and you are still giving. And then on top of all of that, you don't even have anything in you to be able to withstand the criticism that comes. So then it becomes really hard, because then you become a really touchy person where what people say really affects you. But this is where I see affirmations working, because getting into the space of being an influencer or being just more visual in the eye of the public, you do get very hurt people out there. And when they have criticism, when they have disparaging things to say, when you are full, it does not bother you. I think of like a full water bottle. if you have a water bottle and the water bottle is full and you throw it on the floor and cars roll over it, people try to stamp on it, it doesn't change the shape. But if that water bottle is empty, every assault, every attack will change the actual structure of the bottle. And I think it's the same thing for givers. When we give and we don't fill up, what happens is when we go out into this world and when we're faced with situations, if we were full, it wouldn't affect us. But because we have given and not replenished, what happens is we become crushed in spirit. And then what we give is not anywhere close to what we can give because we're so crushed in our being. So this is just my encouragement to not just to say build your receiving muscles, because you're not going to go from, oh, I say no, I don't take nothing from nobody, to, oh, come to me, I want $1 million, just bring it on to me. No. It starts like it sounds silly, but it starts like taking candy from a baby. It starts with, if your kid offers you, a piece of bread, taking it. Yeah, can you hear? I have a 2-year-old. Yeah, it starts with when a stranger gives you a compliment, letting them know you receive it. I receive that you say I'm beautiful. I receive that you say I am loved. I receive that you want me to have a good day. I mean, just like viciously taking everything that comes your way. Someone gives you a kiss, you feel into the kiss. Someone gives you a hug, you hold into the hug. And maybe sometimes you even tell yourself, they are hugging me. They are looking at me. They want me to have a good day. Just really taking it all in. And not, sometimes you're so busy, you just go about it and you don't even think about it, because most times we don't even think about ourselves. But just really holding into every moment that you get to receive the little things. And inch by inch, we're going to grow through this together. We're going to get strong receiving muscles so that we can receive what we need to give to our fullest potential. Without it, because remember, we're just vessels for God, right? So if we start becoming misshaped, or if we start becoming dysfunctional because we don't have a proper flow, then we become broken vessels. And we don't want to be broken vessels, because we represent the Most High, and that's such an honor and a privilege. So we just want to balance the giving, the receiving, the flow of life, the ebb and flows of life. We just want to balance that out, and it just takes a little time and a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of accountability. So that's what I would share today. That's my message for today. I thank you for listening in, joining in. If you think someone really needed to hear this message, feel free to share it with them. Or if you think you just need it for yourself, listen to it again. I do. Because sometimes I get thoughts and I know, okay, this is not my thoughts. So I listen to it. I have to pay attention to it,